Welcome to my channel The Stranger, and I am your host Atul. Today we are going to talk about the complete history of Ram Mandir and Babri Masjid. So, before starting the video, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to turn on notifications. The Bhumi Pujan or groundbreaking ceremony for the Ram Mandir had took place in Ayodhya on 5th August 2020 in the presence of PM Narendra Modi and Uttar Pradesh CM Yogi Adityanath. But the Ram Janmabhoomi movement goes back centuries and has been mired in politics, controversy, legal issues, and violence. By this time, a mosque was built on the site by then Mughal Emperor Babur, and hence it is known as Babri Masjid. In 1858, an FIR was filed on November 30th by Muhammad Salim against a group of Nihang Sikhs who have conducted rituals inside the Babri Masjid. In the year 1885, Raghuvar Das, who identified himself as a Mahant at the Chabutra in the outer courtyard, filed a suit in the Faizabad Civil Court against the Secretary of State for India in Council, seeking permission to build a makeshift temple there, but the suit was dismissed. In the year 1946, Akhil Bharatiya Ramayan Mahasabha, a wing of Hindu Mahasabha, started an agitation for the position of the dispute site. In 1949, an idol of Lord Rama was found inside the Babri Mosque. This led to a protest from the Muslim side, after which both sides moved to court and filed a civil suit. Following the development, the state government had declared the entire area as disputed and locked the gates until further orders. In the year 1950, two suits filed in Faizabad Civil Court by the Hindu side, in which it sought permission to worship the idol of Ram Lalla. In 1961, the Sunni Central Waqf Board of the Uttar Pradesh moved to court demanding the removal of idols and position of the site. In the year 1986, District Court ordered the government to open the locks of disputed site for Hindu worshippers. In the year 1989, BJP officially joins the movement after a former Allahabad High Court judge, Devki Nandan Agarwal, files a title suit on behalf of Ram Lalla Virajaman, the deity placed inside the structure in Ayodhya. In 1990, BJP leader Lal Krishna Advani launches a Rath Yatra in support of the Ram Janmabhoomi movement from Somnath in Gujarat to Ayodhya. In 1992, the demolition of Babri Masjid took place on December 6, following which a riot took place between Hindu and Muslims. The Government of India has set up Libran Commission, which is led by retired High Court Judge M.S. Libran, to probe the destruction of the disputed structure of the Babri Masjid. In the year 2010, in a 2:1 majority, the Allahabad High Court on September 30th had ruled three-way division of disputed area between Sunni Waqf Board, the Nirmohi Akhada, and the Ram Lalla, represented by Hindu Mahasabha. In the year 2011, the Supreme Court had put a stay order on the Allahabad High Court verdict on the disputed area about the three-way division of disputed area between Sunni Waqf Board, the Nirmohi Akhada, and Ram Lalla, represented by Hindu Mahasabha. On November 9th, 2019, the Supreme Court delivers its verdict. The Supreme Court ruled that the land belonged to Ram Lalla and ordered the government to provide an alternative 5 acres land to the Sunni Waqf Board. On February 5, 2020, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the formation of 15 members Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra to oversee construction of Ram Mandir at the erstwhile disputed site in Ayodhya. On August 5, 2020, PM Narendra Modi conducted Bhumi Pujan and laid a 40 kg silver brick to begin the construction of Ram Temple at Ayodhya. The Ram Mandir will be almost double the size of what was originally planned, as its design was modified. Architect Chandrakant Sompura, who has designed it, said, "The temple will be constructed in Nagara style of architecture. It will have 5 domes instead of 2, as envisaged earlier to accommodate more number of devotees. The temple will have a shikhara or tower over the sanctum sanctorum. The Ram Mandir is likely to be completed in the next 3 years." So that is all for today's topic. Do let me know what are your thoughts about the topic in comments. And if you like the video, then please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications and share it with your friends and family. And if you want to watch this video in Hindi, then you can go to my other channel, which is The Stranger Hindi. I will give the link of the video in description. Till then, stay safe and bye bye.